Chancellor, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya Indore, Dr. Santosh Dhar, Conclave Chair, Convener, Pravah 2023, respected heads of institutes, heads of departments, section heads, faculty members, students and participants. A very good morning to you all. On behalf of Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya Indore, it is my immense pleasure to welcome you to the inaugural session of Pravah 2023, 7th National Media Conclave, organized by Shri Vaishnav Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication on the theme, Changing Trends in Media, Challenges and Opportunities. Every task remains unmoved and undone without the blessings of Ma Saraswati. Let's invoke the blessings of Goddess Saraswati by lighting the lamp of knowledge virtually. I now request the technical team to please play the lamp lighting AV.
या बुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिः देवै सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापः।
Thank you, sir. I now request the technical team to please play the Pravah introduction video. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Rupinder Dhar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya Indore, to virtually welcome our esteemed Chief Guest in absentia, Mr. Naved Qureshi, and special guest, Mr. Mradul Sharma. Thank you, sir. I now invite Dr. Santosh Dhar, Conclave Chair, Convener, Pravah 2023, Coordinator, Shri Vaishnav Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication, Rector and Dean, Faculty of Doctoral Studies and Research, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya Indore, to share an introduction of Pravah 2023.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, Dr. Upendra Dhar, special guest on the occasion, Mr. Mradul Sharma, news anchor, Republic Bharat, invited speakers of plenary sessions, Coordinator Pravah, Shivli D. Sarkar, invited guests, HOIs of the constituent institutes of the university, faculty of Shri Vaishnav Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication, and other constituent institutes of the university, student delegates from various institutes of Indore, media personnel, a warm welcome to Pravah 2023, the National Media Conclave on the theme, Changing Trends in Media, Challenges and Opportunities. The rise of social media, democratic internet access, and the proliferation of smartphones and tablets have changed the demands and expectations of media consumers. The result is an astounding variety of new digital products and services. Consumer convenience is the common thread followed by all industry players. A significant trend in this sector is the rise of streaming on mobile devices. With mobile penetration rising in millennials, media companies are eager to tap into this whole new segment of the population. With streaming being an engaging way of delivering the content, more industries are now leveraging live streaming to reach out to their audience. Consequently, live streaming has become a regular fixture in marketing plans. Given the rate at which encoding standards are evolving, media companies are now capable of streaming high-quality content with efficient compression and lower bandwidth usage. Video on demand and streaming services have hacked their way around the dilemma by generating copious amounts of analytics data from each individual's viewing session. This helps them generate targeted content for each viewer's persona, that is a personalized experience. Everything from the interface that greets users when they log on to a service to the ads that are played on their smart devices are planted to encourage optimum engagement. Today's advertisers have figured out that context is king. This has paved the way for a contextual media gold rush where advertisements are selected and served for automated systems based on the context and what a user is looking at. The USP of this contextual media is that it seamlessly blends in with the content and the aesthetic of the page it is displayed on. Consumers have developed selective blindness to traditional and delivery strategies. In the age of diminishing attention span, the widespread use of ad blockers and a multitude of content channels, media companies need to get creative to engage with their user base. For a consumer to engage with an ad, it must be relevant to them and presented in a novel, creative format. Augmented reality and virtual reality are causing seismic shifts in consumer engagement. As communication tools, virtual reality and augmented reality have the potential to dethrone written sales copies. Unlike images and banners, AR is the way to interact with consumers while creating an emotional connection with them. This rapidly changing landscape has made competition in media intensifying, with new streaming services backed by extensive content libraries emerging frequently. The competition in the market has increased manyfold. On the flip side, this means that the consumer is spoiled for choice. However, the media industry is priming itself to keep meeting changing consumer demands that seemingly have no end in sight. Fast-changing trends are also sprouting new challenges every day. Key players are more than happy to play with this game since it translates to an increase in their bottom line. Advancements in technologies further help them garner additional revenue. While staying in the loop and adopting new tech trends can seem like a resource and money-intensive task, the benefits are there for all to see. Consumers are happy to shell out more money for engaging content and seamless entertainment experience. Against the background of rising challenge, there is a need to explore how the social media platform should be managed, not at the cost of privacy violation in the best interest of public. Shri Vaishnav Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication organizes Pravah, National Media Conclave, every year to create a platform wherein luminaries from both the virtual and the real world media come together, share their experiences and knowledge with the prospective professionals of the media industry to update them and make them imbibe the finer nuances of the profession, facilitate them to develop and have successful, sustained professional careers while ensuring their services to the society. With these words, I wish all the students and all the present participants a great learning from Pravah 2023. Thank you so much. Over to Anu.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. I now invite our innovative, energetic, inspiring, vibrant, and dynamic pioneer, Dr. Upinder Dhar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya, Indore, to propose the welcome address.
Good day to all of you. Our special guest, Mr. Mridul Sharma from Republic Bharat, Mr. Naved Qureshi in absentia, other resource persons, Ms. Sharbani Banerjee, Yash Pratap, Sudhir Azad, and other resource persons will be joining us this morning. At the outset, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this 7th edition of National Media Conclave, which we call Pravah. We had thought of having this kind of platform in 2017 when we organized it first time. And every year it's an annual feature, annual conclave in the area of journalism and mass communication. Without any break, even during COVID, we continued with it. And it's from COVID only that we started doing it online. From that duration, that means from 2020 onwards, we have been doing it online. But before that, it was always an offline activity. The theme of the conclave is very timely. Changing trends in media, challenges and opportunities. As all of us know, there are many changes that are happening, and that too very fast. The media as an industry, as a whole, has a very big umbrella. There are many components in it. Entertainment has become, see, traditionally, entertainment was not part of media. But now, entertainment has become a part and parcel of media in recent times, making it more viable and convenient for the audience. In fact, the growth has promulgated the audience into a new arena. Now we don't see it as an audience. Because of that fast growth, we see what used to be audience or listeners or readers, they have become now more like customers. The customer-based interventions have put the industry into a new perspective of competition-based growth. Growth is there, but at the same time, what drives that growth is competition. The media and entertainment industry in India is one of the fastest growing industries in the country. Its various segments like film, television, advertising, print or print media, music and digital, among others, have witnessed tremendous growth in the last few years. To put in a more organized format, we can say it is constituted of television, print, radio, films, digital media, OTT, which is a recent addition, and social media. Although in recent times, the media and entertainment industry has grown some offshoot brands in the form of animation. Here is the trend, which is new, which is a new trend, that is in the form of animation, gaming, live events, music, etc. It has a distant past that only television, it was a distant past that only television, print and radio used to be there. When we would say media, we'll refer to television, print and radio. Those days are gone now. After the coming of the internet and digitalization, and with the coming of Android-based mobile phones, the scenario has changed drastically. The so-called palm-based technology has made the media and entertainment industry more competitive. The introduction of app-based media, see, something new, which was not there 20 years back or even 10 years back. So the introduction of app-based media has also driven the content to be more precise and meaningful. One of the most important parts of media and entertainment industry is advertising. It is the backbone of all the commercial activities of the media sector. Without advertising, it would be impossible for any medium or any form of media to survive. You see, if we look at the statistics, the data in Indian context, the media and entertainment sector grew by 9% in 2019 to reach 1.82 trillion Indian rupees. 1.82 trillion Indian rupees. And what is the latest figure? That is 2022. It is 2.41 trillion Indian rupees. See the jump from 2019 and 2022, only 3 years. The figure is 2.41 trillion Indian rupees. This is the extent of growth, fast growth. See, if we look at television only, say, for example, if we take them, one of them, say television, the introduction of terrestrial transmission in the form of private TV channels consisting of entertainment and news. Entertainment and news channels has begun a new era. It's a new era. You see, 30 years back, there was nothing like that. We used to have only Doordarshan in India. But also say 35 years back. But today, there is so many channels, and not only that, there are channels, but you can classify them, news channels, entertainment channels. Before the coming of private TV channels, there was only Doordarshan. Our young colleagues may not be knowing about it because they must have been very young that time. But there used to be a time, we have seen those days when there was only Doordarshan. But even when I'm saying Doordarshan, that music which used to come crosses my mind, as it is controlled and managed by the government, that is Doordarshan. So there was a meaning of competition in that, at that time. After 1992, to be specific, after 1992, there were a few channels, namely, which started first, private channels, Zee TV, Sony TV, and Star TV. There was very little competition at that time. Competition just started. See, when there was only Doordarshan, there was no competition. Monopoly was there. But when these private channels entered in 1992 onwards, so competition starts. It started at that time, from that time. And when the time followed, the number of channels also increased over the period of time. As per the industry estimates released by the Broadcast India in 2018 survey conducted by Broadcast Audience Research Council, BARC, in India, out of total 298 million households in India, out of a total of 298 million households in India, around 197 million households had TV sets, which are being served by, or which were being served by cable TV. There used to be the time. There used to be cable TV services, DTH services, hit services, IPTV services, in addition to a terrestrial TV network of Doordarshan. But now, what is the trend? Following trends can be seen in the television in the recent times. What are we seeing now, which is different, which was not there earlier? Say, content visibility. The TV channels may not be able to catch up with their viewers due to their busy schedules and lifestyle. The TV serials have repeat telecast, and it is available on YouTube also. This is new. It was not happening earlier. If we had missed something on a television, it was missed forever. But today, telecast, whatever has been telecast, it may be repeated, or it may be available on the YouTube. Okay, if you, because of your busy schedule, you have missed something, you can go to the YouTube. Growing number of channels is another trend. With the introduction of internet television, the number of TV channels has gone up in recent times. Constant growth in number of households having a television. See, there used to be a time when every household was not having a television. Even I remember the days when television was just introduced in mid-60s in India. Maybe in a colony, 1 or 2 households were having television, and others would come to that house and watch the TV. But that has totally changed now. It is completely different now. The television industry is going towards a boom level, with the entire shareholder trying to reach the end viewers. Another trend is youth viewership has also gone up in recent times. This is a trend which is increasing. The regional genre is also driving both revenue and viewership in the television industry in India. Similarly, say print medium. There are many trends which we can see. Say, for example, the cost of the publications had gone down as compared to the past. Rise of the vernacular press has also risen in the recent times. Publications like Inadu and Manorama give us ample reasons to believe local content about political and socio-cultural issues is being addressed in the publications today. Advertisement revenue has also gone up in the print media industry, particularly in Hindi and vernacular press. Increased literacy rates have also contributed to the rise of print media. More people can read now, which was not so 30, 40 years back. Although readers for English publication has gone down, you see, interestingly, in Indian context, the readers for English publications has gone down a bit in the recent times. Whereas vernacular and Hindi, say, for example, in say Dainik Bhaskar today, it has increased. There is stiff competition from the digital platform. At the same time, we need to note that there is a stiff competition from the digital platforms. As a result, the publications have started their editions digitally. Even newspapers are available digitally now. making it easier for the readers to read. Readers can read at their convenience. Similarly, radio. There are many trends which we can see. For example, FM radio stations have extended to B-level cities like Agra, Coimbatore, etc. So 50 years back, 40 years back, even 30 years back, there was nothing like FM. But today, and I'm very happy to mention this, that first FM was started from Indore. Radio Mirchi was the first FM, promoted by the Times of India group. It started from Indore. And now these FM radio channels you would see everywhere. So we won't miss it. You may travel from one city to another state, but then you will get connected to the FM. Because of its access, FM has developed as on the go media. Radio has become strong in terms of effective ad campaigns with a high recall value and extensive, or what you can expansive reach. The growth of community radio helps in addressing local issues and helps in creating awareness. Today we are aware about community radio, which was not so earlier. New trends have come in the form of RJs, is another one, which is something new, which was not there, it was unheard of. But today, we talk about RJs turning into celebrities, which was not so earlier. When we would say celebrity, we would refer to an hero, heroine, actress, and also those who are very popular, successful, known. But today, even RJs, radio jockeys, are considered as celebrities. So it's a new trend. Another interesting trend in that is that formats including sports, folk culture, trivia, technicalities of music making and more have opened a world of insightful entertainment and have been on the rise. Radio has come up as a platform for making music popular. There used to be a time there were very limited channels on radio also, but today you have so many. Radio extended with the advent of the digital era. Radio has expanded its footprint to reach out to its extended target audience. So these are new trends. Similarly, films and so on. So in every composition of media and entertainment, as I said, media and entertainment is constituted of television, print, radio, films, digital media, OTT, social media. So there are trends which can be noticed. But I would like to stop here, and I'm sure that our very learned and experienced resource persons will enrich our knowledge, make us wiser in our understanding about media and entertainment in India. So I once again welcome all the guests, Mr. Mridul Sharma and other resource persons, to Pravah 2023. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Your words of wisdom never fail to open pathways of inspiration for all of us. I now have the pleasure to share a short introduction of our special guest, Mr. Mridul Sharma. Mridul Sharma is a rising star in the field of journalism. He has more than 10 years of experience in journalism. His journey started from Bhopal, but on the strength of his voice, he soon shifted to Delhi. He has achieved many successes in his long journey of 4 years with Zee Media. In the field of journalism, he won the Young Professional of the Year award in ENBA 2020. Mridul's ground reports on big occasions like Ayodhya case verdict, Ram Mandir Foundation stone laying were highly appreciated. After which Mridul Sharma did not look back. After Zee Media, Republic TV Media decided to associate with Mridul. Due to the experience of working in the field, Republic TV appointed Mridul Sharma for the coverage of the war in Ukraine. And a few days after his marriage, Mradul did war coverage in Ukraine for about 3 months. Mradul was the first Indian journalist to reach Ukraine. Mradul Sharma is one of the leading faces of our India today. It's my pleasure now to invite our special guest, Mr. Mradul Sharma, to address the audience.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। प्रवाह का आज मैं हिस्सा बना और अभी संतोष जी ने और उपिंदर जी ने बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बातें बताई, लेकिन मैं यहीं से शुरू करना चाहता हूं अपनी बात। जैसा उपिंदर जी और संतोष जी ने बताया कि मीडिया बहुत बदल रहा है, बदलाव का दौर है। हम पहले देखते थे कि मीडिया अलग था, लेकिन आज बिल्कुल बदल गया है, लेकिन अभी इसे और बदलना है। और जैसा हम प्रवाह का मतलब समझते हैं, इंग्लिश में कहते हैं फ्लो, तो ये फ्लो जो प्रवाह है ये तेजी से बढ़ता जा रहा है। जैसे नदी बहती है और नदी का बहना, निरंतर बहना, ये बताता है कि उसकी दिशा कहीं भी हो सकती है। और आज जब हम बात करते हैं मीडिया इंडस्ट्री की, तो बदलाव बहुत जरूरी है। जैसा उपेंद्र जी ने अभी जिक्र किया, मैं सर की बात को आगे बढ़ाते हुए ये बताना चाहता हूं कि अब बदलाव और तेजी से होने चाहिए। जैसा संतोष जी ने जिक्र किया कि हम रेडियो इंडस्ट्रीज को देख रहे हैं, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया को देख रहे हैं, तो अब बदलाव बहुत जरूरी हो गया है, क्योंकि आज टेक्नोलॉजी के जमाने में हमें कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर चलना होगा। जो बाकी खास मेहमान भी हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, वो भी इस बात को बेहतर जानते हैं। जो बच्चे आज पढ़ रहे हैं, वो भी ये सोचते और समझते हैं कि अब बदलाव का दौर है, और बदलाव तभी होगा जब हम उसके लिए काम करेंगे। जैसे प्रवाह को ऑर्गेनाइज आपने पहली मर्तबा जब 2017 में किया होगा, तब प्रवाह एक अलग तरह से शुरू किया गया होगा, लेकिन आज वो बदल गया है। और सबसे खास बात यही है कि आज हम टेक्नोलॉजी के दौर में जूम के जरिए जुड़े हुए हैं, तो आप समझिए कि अब बदलाव का वक्त आ गया है। बदलाव में 2-3 चीजें बहुत जल्दी बताना चाहूंगा, तो क्योंकि वक्त थोड़ा सा कम है, व्यस्तताएं ज्यादा हैं खबरों के इन दौरों में। सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात यही है कि हमें एंटरटेनमेंट इंडस्ट्री और मीडिया को अलग करना हो। पहले मैं यही से शुरू करना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि जब हम एंटरटेनमेंट की बात करते हैं, मनोरंजन की बात करते हैं, तो खबरें कभी भी मनोरंजक नहीं होती। हालांकि आज के दौर में मीडिया उसे बनाने की कोशिश करता है, लेकिन मेरा ये मानना है कि खबरों को अलग रखना होगा, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया को हमें अलग रखना होगा। जब हम अखबार पढ़ते हैं तो उसकी गंभीरता अलग होती है, तब हम रेडियो जब सुनते हैं तब हम उसे अलग तरह से सुनते हैं, हम उसे मनोरंजन के तौर पर लेते हैं। लेकिन जब आप इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया की बात करते हैं तो हमें मनोरंजन को अलग रखना होगा, ये मेरा मत है। दूसरी महत्वपूर्ण बात मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा कि आज जब हम मीडिया को देखते हैं, सोशल मीडिया के इस दौर में कुछ जिम्मेदारी भी हमें निभानी चाहिए, और जिम्मेदारियों का भी निर्वहन हमें ही करना हो। क्योंकि जब इंस्टीट्यूट से बच्चे निकलते हैं तो वो भी यही सोचते हैं कि हम भी कुछ अलग करना चाहते हैं, हम भी कुछ अच्छा करना चाहते हैं। लेकिन आज के इस दौर में सोशल मीडिया को भी जिम्मेदारी निभानी होगी। हम देख रहे हैं बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं। जब हम मल्टीमीडिया जर्नलिस्ट की बात करते हैं, वो हर प्लेटफॉर्म पे अपने आप को स्थापित करते हैं, और युवाओं में एक जोश मैं देखता हूं, वो जोश से लबरेज रहते हैं, और इसी जोश को आगे बढ़ाना होगा, लेकिन होश के साथ। इसलिए मैं 2 बातें और कहना चाहूंगा कि हमें सोशल मीडिया की भी जिम्मेदारी खुद ही देखनी होगी, क्योंकि मल्टीमीडिया जर्नलिस्ट आज बड़ी संख्या में आ रहे हैं। वो कैसे आगे आने वाले समय में काम करेंगे, यही हमें अभी से सिखाना होगा, ताकि आगे जाकर मीडिया में जो हम बदलाव देखने वाले हैं वो सकारात्मक रहे। आज का मीडिया, लोग सवाल जरूर उठाते हैं, लेकिन इन सवालों के इतर हमें आगे बढ़ना होगा। और जैसा हम शुरुआत में मैंने कहा था, हम सभी ने अपनी बात में कहा कि प्रवाह है, वो आगे बढ़ता रहेगा, उसका प्रवाह यूं ही चलता रहेगा। तो उसी फ्लो के साथ हमें भी आगे बढ़ना होगा और चरैवेती के सिद्धांत को अपनाना होगा, ताकि हम सकारात्मक तौर पर अपने आप को आगे बढ़ा सकें। और जो मीडिया पे सवाल खड़े होते हैं या जिस मीडिया का हम जिक्र करते हैं, वो एंटरटेनमेंट यानी मनोरंजन से अलग हो और लोगों की बेहतरी के लिए कार्य करे आने वाले समय में। इसके लिए युवाओं को भी आगे बढ़ना होगा। मैं इसी संदेश के साथ अपनी बात समाप्त करता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का शामिल होने के लिए और प्रवाह में मुझे इनवाइट करने के लिए। मैं इसका भागीदार बना। बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ।
Thank you, Mradul ji. Very wise words at a very young age. We hope the very best for you in the future as well. And we hope to see you again in Pravah. Moving on in the inaugural session, I now invite Ms. Shivlite Sarkar, Coordinator, Pravah 2023, to propose words of thanks.
Thank you so much, Anu ma'am. Good afternoon, honorable dignitaries, distinguished guests, respected directors, HOIs, HODs, faculties, and dear participants. On behalf of Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya and Shri Vaishnav Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication, I feel immense pleasure in proposing the words of thanks. Media, as said, is the fourth pillar of our constitution and holds a very important place in shaping our minds and giving it a direction. With the increasing advancements in technology, we are becoming more and more dependent on this media. And it is completely on us to use the benefits of media or to be a prey to it. I'm sure that the knowledge we gain today and will be gaining in the upcoming sessions will definitely help in making our choices. Organizing an event and making it successful is not an easy task, but with the support of others, it becomes much simpler. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our guest, Mr. Mridul Sharma, who could take out time from his busy schedule and be a part of Pravah 2023. Though Naved sir couldn't continue with the session due to his emergency in work, but thank you to Naved Qureshi sir as well. I'm sure all the participants must have learned a lot from what you said, sir, and will definitely, since the students joined here will be upcoming journalists in future, they'll definitely take some advice from your words and inculcate that in their future profession. I would like to express my gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Upinder Dhar sir, who has helped us and guided us through all the hurdles we face. I'm also extremely grateful to our coordinator of the Institute and convener of Pravah 2023, Dr. Santosh Dhar ma'am, for always being supportive to all our ideas and helping us execute them. My sincere thanks to my colleagues and dear friends, Ms. Seema Uike and Mr. Satish Kumar Patel. Planning and execution of the event would not have been possible without your support. I also thank the entire working committee of Pravah 2023 for your dedication. A good team always makes the work much easier. Last but not the least, a big thanks to the working student committee, who despite of their classes and studies were always there to help us in every possible way. Special thanks to the student coordinator who have worked really hard to make this event a success. With this, I would end my vote of thanks. I would request you all to stay connected with us for all the sessions, as it will surely help you learn many new things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request all to please rise for the national anthem, and I request the technical team to play the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all for joining us today. It was a pleasure hosting the inaugural session. We look forward to another session, the plenary session, which will start at 2:30. The link is given in the schedule, so please do join us again.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. We can stop the YouTube live.
The next session will start at
2:30, ma'am.
2:30.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, one guest left early now, so the time, like the session wrapped up 4 times.
हाँ तो अभी तो 12:30 है ना?
Yes, ma'am.